What's going on there, YouTube? It's Andrew with Gotocollegewithme, and today we're going to be talking about arithmetic operators and comments. Um, Two fairly simple concepts, but they must be explained. So let's get to it. So first we'll just define an integer, and we'll call it math. And let's set it to 1 plus 2. And just so we can see the results, we'll do cout math and L, and let's just run it. We'll do 1 plus 2. The answer is 3. So what if we do times 2 at the end here? So what's going to happen is, here, I'll just show you. The order of precedence is the same as math anywhere else. 2 times 2 evaluates first, which equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So the same we can say if we do 2 divided by 2 equals 2. If we want to do plus first, we need to encapsulate them in parentheses, as parentheses has the highest level of precedence. So 1 plus 2 will evaluate to 3. 3 divided by 2 is not equal to 1, but is being cut off because it is an integer value instead of double. I'll show you what happens if we label it a double. Like I said before, change everything to a decimal point if we're going to be using double. There you'll get your answer. So let's do something even more intricate. So we'll say int 1, and we'll set the value to let's do this. Int num1 is equal to 1. Int num2 is equal to 2. Int num3, and we're not going to define that yet because we want num3 to be our result. So we'll just call it result, and we'll do some calculations. So we'll just say num1 plus, result is equal to num1 plus num2. It's the same exact thing as we did earlier, except for we gotta do cout. So what happens is num1 has a value of 1, num2 has a value of 2, num1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 is then stored in the variable result. So we call result right here. We call result to be printed to the screen, and it is displayed. So, and the same can happen if we do 1 minus. So you can get even way more intricate if you want, and just say num1 plus num2 times num2 divided by no, we'll do divided by, and we'll change their values. Change this to 3. So we're just going to take num1 plus num2 times num2 divided by num1. So since these are encapsulated in parentheses, this is going to evaluate, so 3 divided by 1, and then this is going to evaluate 1 plus 3, and then multiply. And you have your answer right there. So that's pretty simple concept. Just it's the same with every programming language I have ever used. I've only really used Java, C++, PHP, um, and some others. So if I need to elaborate more on that, you guys just let me know and I can do that. But as far as we wanted to cover some comments. So if you want to, commenting is huge. It can tell somebody else who looks at your code what's going on. It can tell you what's going on if you forget what you've done, and you can simply just two forward slashes, and you can say your name, and date, um, description. Put your description here. Whatever the heck you want to put here, you can put. I like to when if sometimes you're declaring a variable, and you're not really sure what it is, or it's not very descriptive, you can just put a simple description here, um, to tell you or somebody else what num1 is, and we'll just say num1 is used for blah. If I could spell. Or you can just, if you have a function, you wrote out a function, you could just say this function is for, just to make your code nice and neat, and you always know how you ran something. And I also like to, if I have an algorithm that I use that's a little complex, I will spell it out in Word form, so when I come back and look at it, it is easier to recognize. You can also do a um, multiple lines by doing forward slash star, and wherever you want to stop it, you just hit star forward slash, and from here to here is you can see everything is commented out. So everything that's commented out will not be displayed in your program. Um, it's simply just for you to when you're looking at the source code. So if we run this, you can see 12 is still the only thing being displayed. Name, date, description, nothing else is being displayed. Like, I can't stress enough how much comments can help, um, and how much it really organizes your code. Um, So make sure you guys get used to using comments. I might not really use comments in these tutorials. I haven't really decided yet. Actually, I probably won't, because just for the sake of time, um, and just to teach. So um, anyway, that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. There's going to be plenty more to come.